You are watching Access LaPorte County, Channel 97. Coming up next is the May 9th, 2023 meeting of the Michigan City Board of Zoning Appeals. You can find more information for this meeting by visiting www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Good evening, everyone. It is Tuesday, May 9th, 2023 at 6 o'clock, and this is the regular meeting of the Michigan City Board of Zoning Appeals. The first item of business would be roll call.
Mr. Jackson?
Here.
Mr. Klinder?
Here.
Ms. Stransky?
Here.
Ms. Vance?
Here.
And Mr. Zimmer.
Here.
So ends your roll call.
Thank you. Next item would be.
Sorry, Attorney Steve Hill.
Oh, yes.
Here.
Most important person. Approval of minutes from, we have two sets from January 10th and from April 11th. Let's do January 10th first. If there are no objections or changes, I'll take a motion to approve.
A motion to approve the minutes for January 10th, 2023.
There's a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
I'll call for the vote. Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Klinder?
Yes.
Ms. Stransky?
Yes.
Ms. Vance?
Yes.
And Mr. Zimmer.
Yes.
Motion approved.
The minutes from April 11th. Is there a motion to approve?
Motion to approve the minutes from April 11th, 2023.
Second.
I'll call for the vote. Mr. Jackson?
Yes.
Mr. Klinder?
Yes.
Ms. Stransky?
Yes.
Ms. Vance?
Yes.
And Mr. Zimmer.
Yes.
Motion approved.
So our first petition this evening is B-100-23. Is there somebody here to speak to that petition?
We have been advised that Mr. Vigneri will not appear on behalf of this project and is no longer going to move forward.
Mr. Zimmer, may I?
Yes, please, Mr. Hale.
I think it's accurate to say that the petitioner has indicated that he is not going to be providing us with any formal withdrawal, despite, I believe, Ms. Collins's suggestion to him that he do so. The reason that's important is that if a petitioner withdraws his petition, he cannot bring it up for 90 days, according to our ordinance. However, if the petition is dismissed, he cannot bring it back up for a full year. And so it makes a difference how this happens. Next, I would say to you that our ordinance requires the petitioner to be present to present his petition and the case for it. Mr. Vigneri is not here. That our rules then permit this body to dismiss that petition. You also have the power to continue it. You could continue it to a set date, or you could continue it to a date uncertain. That would have ramifications as to notice. If you have any questions about this, please ask me. But in essence, you have the power to do one of two things. You can dismiss this petition, or you can continue it in one way or another.
So since he is not here to state his case, it's up to us to decide whether to dismiss it for 1 year or continue it.
You would dismiss the petition. It's just automatic that as to what the period of time would be.
Okay.
So, but it should be done by a motion and a vote.
Okay. Well, if we were to continue it, did you get any impression at all that he would like to come back within a year or?
I would ask Ms. Collins to address that.
I do not feel as though that he informed me that what he wanted to do would not be approved downstate, so he no longer is interested in this variance for this site. He does not want to do office use anymore.
Okay. And so it is still zoned residential, right? And he can still renovate the building and make it residential in some form.
Yes,
Okay. And he would not need a variance for that.
he would not, but him acquiring a different variance has no impact on the site itself, just this specific one he could not come back for.
Okay. Any other thoughts or comments on this from commissioners? Board members, I mean?
Mr. Hale, if I made a motion, whether it was one way or the other, and then in that motion, can I also put that somehow we need to follow up on this property so it's not a half gutted, half tore up? Or
Ms. Collins thinks she has an answer for you on that.
As you all know, we're connected with code enforcer. They're already aware, and the house has already been monitored consistently. It's also going through supposed to be completing the facade for historic preservation, so there's eyes on it. So that's going to happen regardless.
Okay. Then, Mr. Zimmer, with your permission, I would like to make a motion that we dismiss the petition B 100-23 of 832 Pine Street.
Is that adequate? Okay, so there is a motion on the floor. Is there a second?
There's a second.
I'll call for the vote. Mr. Jackson,
Yes.
Mr. Klinder,
Yes.
Ms. Stransky,
Yes.
Ms. Vance,
Yes.
and Mr. Zimmer.
Yes.
Motion approved to dismiss petition B-100-23. 839 Pine Street.
Thank you. Next item is either old business or new business. Is there anything to discuss, Ms. Collins?
I have no old and or new business.
Okay. Is there any public comment regarding anything this evening, this petition, or anything else related to zoning? Please step forward and state your name and address.
Victor Solano, 215 East 9th Street.
Speak into the mic though, so it's recorded.
Victor Solano, 215 East 9th Street. I just want to make the board here aware that there are homeless people that are still living in there as of even yesterday. Because pretty much are in the neighborhood and we see what's happening. So just keep that in mind. Okay, that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you for that comment. Any other public comment?
Hi, my name's James Diener. What we're looking to do
Your
is
address, please.
3660 North Lakeshore Drive, Chicago, Illinois. Okay. What we're looking to do is build a self-storage facility within Michigan City area. I grew up here, so I know the area real well. But regardless, what I was looking for was a little bit of guidance and not just the zoning, because the zoning I understand is going to be light industry. But I do see a lot of different self-storage areas around the area. Some of them have changed. Some of them have gotten not necessarily variances from what I understand, but special use permits. And so what I'm looking for really is just a little guidance. Also, I just wanted to make sure that you had a face to go with the name. We're looking to build something in Michigan City. But from what I understand, I was talking to Mr. Hale a little bit earlier. He said that Sylvia is really the person, the first line of defense and kind of guiding me towards a suitable property. And I just want to make sure that that's right so that I'm not wasting people's time.
Yes.
Good answer. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Yes, I mean, she will do a great job of guiding you through the process. So I would suggest you make an appointment and sit down with her and take
Okay,
it from there.
thank you so much.
Great. Thanks for being here. Any other public comment? And there's nobody watching, Drew? Okay, so public comment period is closed. If there's no other comments from board members or anyone else, then I guess we are adjourned until June. Thank you very much.